What's up, guys? Welcome to Throttle Pilot Vlogs. We are here once again. It's been so long, man. So long. We have been out here hustling for about a whole year straight. Today marks the day of the 1-year anniversary of trucking, man. It has been so awesome. We've been up in the mountains. We've been in the desert. We've been in the countryside, waterside, oceanside, bayside, hillside, all kinds of places, everything, you name it. We've been up and down and around. We're going to be talking about the top 16 items that you need when you're out here hustling containers, and just basic items on a day-to-day basis that makes your job a whole lot easier and for you to be out here in the game. All right, so item number one is going to be water. You're going to always want personal water for yourself. You're going to want water for the truck in case you don't have any coolant. Okay, that's absolute last resort, but you never want to put that in your system because it's not made for just straight water. You need coolant for your engine to keep cool. Okay, next thing you're going to have some coolant for the engine itself. Always have some extra coolant on hand because you never know when you're pushing in big mountains and stuff. Your engine can get kind of hot, and if you forget to flick on that fan to cool you down, you could overheat your engine and kind of eat up some of that stuff, or you might go ahead and bust the seal on the engine, and now you're leaking coolant all over the place, but you don't want that. That's a little bit too far. So we also keep the extra coolant with us at all times, which makes it, it's never a bad thing to have extra coolant to top off your reservoir. Got it? All right, next we're going to have some oil. You got to have extra oil. Once again, you might be burning oil in your untuned engine or something, or something's wrong, you got a leak or something, or whatever. You want to keep some extra oil, but you want to get that looked at if you need to put oil in a little bit too more than often. Okay, after your oil, you want to have some extra grease. Grease those bearings if you're a grease monkey, if you like to get into your own truck and work on it yourself, or you want to put some grease on that fifth wheel skid plate back there, because you're going to be doing a lot of dropping and hooking, detaching. You're going to be doing a whole lot of that, and that plate can get pretty dry very, very fast. Okay, you're gonna want some small rope next. Small rope is very important because sometimes these containers that you pick up, they don't have the little cable or little rope thingies on the side to keep the doors open once you get to your receiver, so you can get loaded or unloaded. And sometimes you need to go ahead and lock it yourself. Go ahead and put that little rope on there, tie it down, and you'll be all good, so you're not getting in the way of whatever you're doing. Get you a small sledgehammer. Sometimes these little trailer locks, these chassis locks, are a little bit hard-headed. They don't like to move sometimes. Sometimes you need to hammer a side in on the container. And sometimes you need just basic stuff. Maybe you're trying to wedge some wood in because you crank it down too low. You need to, use some wood to help you get it back because your landing gear is maxed out, and you need to just use your airbag to help get your chassis up some more so you can go ahead and get up under it. All right, you want to have that sledgehammer on hand. Get you some bolt cutters, because a lot of times you're going to have seals on the back of these trailers. Some seals are little nylon seals that you get like zip tied style, and they'll have serial numbers on it and whatnot, but those, you can just break those off with your hand with one good pull if you're strong enough, if you have good strong fingers, or if you got a knife. But if you have bolt cutters and you have one of those tough lock seals that are on there, or like a cable seal, you need those bolt cutters to go ahead and cut that sucker off so you can go ahead and finish out your business. All right, you're gonna need some tie wire. Tie wire can go in place of the small wire. Sometimes you get a bumper that's falling off if you're a guy that likes to bump into a lot of stuff and rip bumpers off of cars or trucks or whatever, and you might need to tie wire some stuff together. Yeah, these things happen. Not to me though, because I haven't done that, because I'm a super trucker. Super trucking ass looking little boy. You want to get yourself a clipboard, because you're gonna have papers to present to people that you are, papers to present to your receivers or shippers, or just basic writing on in your vehicle. You're gonna want a clipboard with you at all times. If you don't have a clipboard, it's gonna be kind of hard, because you'll be trying to write on a steering wheel, which is really vibrating if your truck's on, or it just makes life a little bit harder if you don't have a clipboard. Okay, get you a stapler. You need a stapler because you're going to accumulate some paperwork. Okay, a lot of these ports and rail yards, they have receipts that they give out, and if you just want to have a basic track record of all your transactions, get you a little stapler to keep track of everything. And when it's time to turn in your paperwork, or if you're working for somebody, or just if you want to keep it, keep everything organized. A stapler works very well to help those loose papers. Pens, pencils, preferably pens, because it's ink and things are just, you know, better with ink like that, okay? Also, you're going to want you some gloves. Get you some gloves because things get real dirty real easy. And if you like to keep your truck clean or keep your pants or your shirt or whatever clean, gloves are the key to keep the inside of your truck clean after you get done doing the outside businesses or whatnot. Hey, what's up, bud? No. You're going to always want to keep yourself a high visibility vest on hand at all times. All these ports require, even rail yards, everybody require, even a lot of shippers and receivers, they require you to have a high vis vest before you enter a lot of these places, because it's heavy equipment moving around, it's a lot of commotion, it's very busy, and they don't need a lawsuit or anything, or just loss of life from somebody they did not see in a blind area. They want to have it be as visible, have lights on it, put Christmas tree lights on it with the yellow and the orange. Just be visible, okay? That's the name of the game. Safety. Everything you do in trucking, safety is number one. When you become complacent and you become careless, that's when things start to happen. So let's stay safe out there. Let's get those vests, and make sure you got the little white line on it too with the reflective stuff, so when headlights hit it, it gets even brighter. In case you don't have Christmas lights, okay? Keep some boots. I see guys out here rolling with slippers, Crocs. I'm a Croc guy, but I wear the Crocs very, very rarely. It's a waste of money. I shouldn't even spend the $10 at Walmart to even get the Crocs. But hey, I got them here in case my feet get tired or whatever, or if the truck's off and I'm just chilling at the yard and I want to wear my Crocs because I'm not hauling anything. I'm just waiting for the next load to come in or whatever. But I don't even wear my Crocs. I just wear tennis shoes or wear my boots. But mostly I wear my boots because you never know what's going on. Sometimes you're going out to farmland and stuff, and you're stepping in gravel, rocks, mud. If you got a, say for instance, you break down on the side of the road, you got stuff to contend with on the side of that road. It's not perfectly made for you and your breakdown. They don't care. It doesn't care. The world doesn't care. So you need to protect yourself. Wear some boots, okay? After that, pretty much just get yourself like a pry bar. If sledgehammer, pry bar, bolt cutters, okay? Those are like the three main tools that you're ever going to use when you're hauling containers or whatever. A pry bar, sometimes it's never, ever, ever, ever recommended to try to pry a container that's not sitting down on the locks. You never want to do that. Always go back to where you got the load, or somebody with a machine that can adjust it for you to keep your digits safe. You don't want these missing, because that'd be make for a bad day. All right. But yeah, guys, those are my top 16 things that you should always have on the truck with you when you're doing container work, specifically container work. The list may change. It will change if you go into different aspects of trucking. Well, guys, it's been a rocking time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been a sweet 1 year. I'll get some more info for you guys for other aspects of trucking that I've been in and everything I've done over the year. Things are looking up, and it's been wonderful. Man, thank you for the likes and subscribes. Guys, thanks for the comments. I'm here if you want to say anything or discuss things or whatever. Always get at me if you want to. Hey, hit that button. You know what to do. Throttle Pilot, out.